Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the only channel where glossy PR talk gets tossed in the glove box, and you get nothing but raw, unfiltered truth straight from the tarmac. If you're new here, buckle up. We don't do dealership drama, spec sheet worship, or fanboy fantasies, just real-world impressions from someone who actually drives the thing. Exterior today, we're talking about the 2026 Tesla Model 3, and let me tell you, this isn't just minor facelift or a software tweak disguised as a revolution. This year's Model 3, also called Highland in Tesla's internal lingo, finally brings some much-needed updates to a car that's been coasting for a while on the fumes of its initial hype. Right out the gate, the front end is cleaner and sharper. Gone is that odd, blobby nose that always looked like it was missing a grille by accident. Now, it's replaced with slimmer headlights and a sleeker, more aerodynamic front fascia. It actually looks like someone spent time in a wind tunnel and not just playing Minecraft with body panels. It's more aggressive, but not in a look-at-me kind of way. It's subtle, futuristic, and the kind of design you get when a car finally catches up with its touchy personality. Swing around to the side and you'll notice that not a ton has changed at first, but stare a little longer, and you'll pick up on the tightened panel gaps, the new aero wheels, and the improved stance. The car just looks more premium now. It still keeps that low-slung, four-door fastback shape that blurs the line between sedan and hatch, but it's now better executed. Tesla's clearly learned a thing or two about fit and finish. Finally, and the best part, the new glass is acoustic, so not only does it look slick, it's also whisper quiet when you're cruising. Now, move to the back and that's where you'll catch the full vibe shift. The taillights are sharper, fully redesigned, and more purposeful. They now look like they belong in 2026 instead of 2016. The Tesla badge is gone, replaced by clean Tesla lettering across the trunk. It gives it a more high-end, almost European aesthetic. If you hated the old Model 3's awkward, uninspired butt, this one cleans it up like a fresh fade. Interior, hop inside and whoa, okay, let's get this out of the way. Minimalism is still king here. If you like the clean, uncluttered look of older Teslas, you'll be right at home. But what's different is how everything feels now. The materials are finally worthy of the price. Soft touch dash, ambient lighting that runs across the front and even into the rear doors, ventilated front seats, and a quiet cabin overall. It's like Tesla finally decided to stop pretending people didn't care about luxury. You'll immediately notice the new steering wheel. No stalks, yep, and no gear selector stalk, no turn signal stalk. Everything's on the wheel or screen now, and well, it's a learning curve. Want to signal left? Tap a haptic button. Want to change gears? You either swipe up or down on the screen or use buttons on the ceiling near the dome light. Cool? Yes. Intuitive? Not at first. Tesla's betting on software-based everything, but it does require some recalibration of your muscle memory. And that 15.4-inch central touchscreen is still the nerve center of the entire car. It's now brighter, faster, and has better UI design. But if you were hoping for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto or broken bar, still missing in action. It's very much a Tesla walled garden here. But for those who live in that ecosystem, it's slick and functional. Oh, and rear passengers, you're not left out. There's a new 8-inch screen mounted as the back of the center console. Rear passengers can adjust climate controls or stream Netflix on road trips. It's a solid win for families or rideshare use. Let's talk performance, because that's where Tesla still knows how to make jaws drop. The 2026 Model 3 RWD comes with a single rear-mounted motor and hits 0-60 miles per hour in about 5.8 seconds. That's faster than most gas sedans in this price range. The long-range dual-motor version, that one cuts it down to just around 4.2 seconds, and it still pulls like a magnet. Smooth and instant, no gear hunting, no drama, just quiet, linear power. What about handling? Well, Tesla's improved the suspension feel significantly. The old Model 3 could get a little crashy over bumps, especially on 19-inch wheels. This one rides more maturely, still firm, but now it feels dialed in. Steering is precise, and with that low center of gravity thanks to the battery pack, it handles corners with ease. It's not the BMW 3 Series in terms of feedback, but it's damn close in terms of balance. The reg and braking is still there and still adjustable, but Tesla has leaned more into single-pedal driving. For city use, it's awesome. Takes some getting used to, but once you're in the zone, you barely touch the brake pedal at all. Range? It varies depending on which version you get. The base RWD gives you about 272 miles, while the long range clocks in at around 341 miles. Real world, expect slightly less, but still enough to kill any lingering range anxiety for most people. And of course, the supercharger network is still Tesla's ace. Fast, widespread, and reliable. Charging this thing is as convenient as it gets, say, at least if you're in the US or Europe. Now let's talk pricing. The base Model 3 rear-wheel drive starts around $39,000. The long-range dual motor pushes that closer to $47,000. With all the upgrades, better materials, and more comfort, the prices are justifiable. But it's worth noting that competitors like the Hyundai Ioniq 6 or the Polestar 2 are catching up quick and sometimes undercut Tesla on price while offering more features standard. But here's the thing, for all its quirks, for all the software updates that occasionally feel like beta testing in your daily commute, the 2026 Model 3 still manages to feel ahead of the curve. It's not perfect. The stalkless controls are a gamble. The lack of Apple CarPlay feels like a stubborn oversight. But when you take the full package out of the range, the performance, the charging experience, the clean design, and now the finely upgraded build quality, it still lands as one of the most complete electric sedans on the road today. So, should you buy one? If you're all in on EV life, love cutting-edge tech, and can live without traditional controls, the 2026 Model 3 is hard to ignore. Tesla's brought just enough refinement this year to make the Model 3 feel fresh again, instead of a once-great car slowly aging in place. That's it for today's brutally honest review of the 2026 Tesla Model 3. No fluff, no filters, just facts from the driver's seat. If you enjoyed this ride, smash that like button like it owes you money, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next drop. Whether it's an EV, an old-school V8, or some oddball crossover that thinks it's a sports car, we'll be here ripping the gloss off it all. Until next time, this is Car Flash, signing off. Drive hard, drive smart, and stay unfiltered.